Well, it's another one of those videos, and this one is gonna go straight to those people who grew up seeing some of the legendary insanity that was 90s and early 2000s TV, and they will definitely recall Richard Simmons. And sadly, we just found out that the legend has passed away at age 76. So this info just came at us and it's literally fresh as it's been reported by everybody that at 10 a.m. this morning on Saturday, housekeepers called law enforcement and they reported an emergency. By the time paramedics and everybody was there, he was pronounced dead on the scene. Again, he was 76 years old, and if you don't know who he is, I'll quickly explain it to you. And some of you probably know his infamous fitness routines, infomercials, things he's appeared in. He's done voice work. I remember he was in an episode of Johnny Bravo. He was also on Arrested Development, General Hospital in, I want to say it was like well over 50 episodes of General Hospital. Hercules, Zero to Hero. I mean, the Hercules TV series. There's just so much that people will know him for. But again, I think most people will know him for his fitness routines and just like his energy and how he was. So let's put it that way. And this like persona he would also put on, and some of his ridiculous quotes, and just trying to get people to laugh and burn off body fat. That's what I can really say. And funny story, and one of the reasons I want to talk about this and kind of talk about him is back when I was in film school, I had a friend who had like this afro that just looked like Richard Simmons' hair, and we would call him Simmons. So that ended up being one of his nicknames, and for one of our school projects, we actually ended up making like our own spoof of a Richard Simmons infomercial, but we had to include it with something else, so we kind of made it in like the style of a sci-fi fantasy thing. We had a great time doing it, and again, if you're in your 30s and above, you've probably heard of him. You saw his infomercials all the time on TV, especially if you were somebody like me who would stay up late to watch sci-fi at like 1 or 2 a.m. before going to school. His infomercials were all over the place, and certainly, a whole generation of people know who he is. So, rest in peace, Richard Simmons. You definitely left a mark on the entertainment world.